Well, hello there. Weezer, look who it is. Good afternoon, boys and girls. Weezer, say good afternoon. Oh, good girl. All right, boys and girls. Now, today, we're going to sort of piggyback on what we did last time. And we were talking about the instrument families, I think. And we were trying to get out of that escape room. Did you get out of the room? Weezer did, because she pays attention. Good girl. Well, I wanted to just review and see if you remembered some of your instruments. For example, we did the brass. Remember the brass? And we talked about woodwinds. We talked about strings. We talked about percussion. Weezer, what am I forgetting? I think I'm forgetting one. Woodwinds, strings, percussion, and brass. I guess that covers all of them. Oh, that's right. Yeah, Weezer wants to go because she knows what's coming. We're going to go over a woodwind instrument that Weezer doesn't really like that much. You want to guess what it is? Who knows what this is called? This is called a recorder. Now, you all should have one of these at home, especially you third graders. If you're in fourth grade, maybe you still have one from last year. I don't know. And remember, if you don't have one, no big whoop. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this because Weezer doesn't like the recorder that much. It hurts her ears. So we're not going to do a lot of recorder. But I thought, let's just do one day. Since you got them in your folders, if you got your folder, there should have been a recorder in there. If you bought one, of course. Remember I promised you, I says, if you buy one, you'll get it back. And if you didn't buy one, well, then you didn't get it back. But if you still wanted one, I guess you could buy these on the internet or something. But remember what I said, I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this anyways. But I did want to review. The recorder is a woodwind instrument. The recorder is not, I repeat, not a toy. Instruments are not toys. No. This is not a toy. All right? It's very important that I say that because one time, I'm going to tell you a story. This mom told me, she said, Mr.St.Royal, my daughter was running around the house with the recorder, blowing in it as hard as she could. I was very disappointed. This is serious now. I'm not being a joke. This is not a toy, okay? It hurts people's ears. That's why Weezer ran away as soon as I picked it up. She don't like this instrument. Because dogs have very sensitive ears. So if you have a dog at home, you always want to be respectful to the dog. Because they have really good ears, better than people, I think. So be very careful around the dog. This is not a toy, it's an instrument, so you must treat it with respect. I don't want to hear any more moms or dads telling me that people are not playing this correctly. So let's review some of the rules about how to play it correct. The rule number 1 is whenever we blow into the recorder, blow as soft. I always say whisper the number 2. Whisper the number 2. That means like this. It's kind of like you're whistling almost. Okay? Rule number 2. Whenever you push one of these holes on the recorder, you need to push them really hard. I used to always say, push the holes hard. And you want to push them so hard. Do you remember why? You get the little rings on your finger. Do you see my ring? Do you see it? Ooh. You want to get a ring on your finger. That means you pushed it hard enough. Because if you don't push it hard, this is serious. The air can sneak out of the sides. And you don't want the air to sneak out of the sides, okay? Because then it'll sound yucky. And then the last thing I always say, put your right hand on the bottom, left hand on the top. Okay? Left on top, right on the bottom. And always, always blow a soft whisper too. And then you can sound like a professional, like me. It's one of my favorite songs to play on the recorder. I played it on the piano earlier when you walked in. That's called The Grand Old Duke of York. One of my faves. Alright, but let's just review a few things on the recorder. Remember, woodwind instrument. So let's just learn 3 notes. Okay, I taught them to you before we all left school. You might have forgot. No big whoop. I'll teach you again. Let's start with the letter B. B as in boy. Or one of my favorite foods from Mexico, burritos. That starts with the letter B. B. To play a B, you need the thumb in the back and the hole on the top. Okay, so sometimes I say thumb plus 1. Do you see it? Thumb in the back, 1 on the top. Okay? And if you get confused, like, what does he mean back? The back of the recorder only has 1 hole on it, see? And there's usually a letter B on there, B for back. And then this is the front. The front has all the holes, like more holes. The back only has 1. So to play the B, burrito, you put the thumb in the back and then 1 hole on the top. Okay? Thumb plus 1. Remember to push hard so you get those rings. And always blow soft. Okay? Now, what comes before B in the alphabet? Before, not after. I said, what comes before? Before B is A. A as in alligator. Now to play A, you need the thumb in the back and 2 in the front. So I call that thumb plus 2. Get it? Thumb in the back, 2 in the front. And always blow a soft whisper 2. Okay? Now let's just do one more. Now this is a tricky one. I wonder who's going to get this one right. What comes before A? What comes in front of A? What comes in front of A? Is there such a thing? Yes, in music there is. In front of A comes G. G for good. Be good. Good starts with G. Okay? And G comes before A in the music alphabet. Okay? Remember, music alphabet's a little different than the regular alphabet because the music alphabet is repeating over and over. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. 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 And so on. So what comes before A? Good. Now to play G is thumb plus 3. Okay? Do you get it? Thumb plus 1 is B. Thumb plus 2 is A. Thumb plus 3 is G. Thumb plus 1 is B. Thumb plus 2 is A. Thumb plus 3 is G. Now the G can be hard because you have to push a lot of holes. 3 in the front plus 1 in the back. So that's a lot of rings, okay? Thumb in the back and 3 in the front. All right, let's try G. This is going to be hard. Okay, remember, whisper to blow soft. Let's try them again. B, A, G. That's a famous song. See, you can play a lot of songs as if you just know 3 notes. You can play a lot of songs with just 3 letters. B, A, G. You can do a lot of songs. Like, do any of you know this song? You can do that with just 3 letters if you want. But just remember, the recorder is not a toy. No. It's an instrument. Please show it respect. Okay? I don't want to hear anyone blowing it hard to hurt dogs' ears. Okay? And another one of my mottos, no excuses university. I don't want to hear no excuses either. All right, that was fun. Now I think it's time to say goodbye. All right, be good. Stay safe. Keep washing your hands, guys. And I have to say goodbye.